Good morning students, I am C.V. Ganesh from the Department of Physics, Bharati Dasnagar Matriculation Higher Secondary School. We are going to see the dimensional formula need problems today. Problem number 1. Position of a body with acceleration A is given by x is equal to Ka power m t power n, where t is the time. Find the values of m and m. So we are going to solve the problem by finding the dimension value L for the left hand side is proportional to k times what is A? A is acceleration. So acceleration is L t power minus 2 whole raised to the power m. What is t? T is time. So t power n. By dimensional analysis, we equate the left hand side powers of L and t to the right hand side. So for L, m it is equal to 0 on the left hand side, L it is equal to 1. So 1 is equal to m. For t is equal to 0, so 0 is equal to minus 2m plus n. So n is equal to 2. We have solved the problem. The solution is m is equal to 1 and n is equal to 2. So next problem. If acceleration due to gravity is 10 meters per second square and the units of length and time are meters and seconds are changed to kilometer and hour respectively, the numerical value of acceleration is. So here we are going to convert 10 meters per second square into kilometers per hour square. Let us see how we do it. So we have acceleration g is equal to 10 meters per second square. So it is going to be converted, 10 meters per second square has to be converted to how many kilometers per hour square? This is a question. 10 meters per second is equal to how many kilometers per hour square? So we have to convert this m into k and we have to convert this s into kilometers hour square. So let us multiply 10. 1 meter is equal to 1 by 1000 of a kilometer, or 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. So into 1 by 1000 of a kilometer. Hour square is in the denominator. So we are going to multiply 1 by 1 second is 1 by 3600 whole square, because it is second square, meters per second square. So we have 3600 multiplied by 3600 into 10 divided by 1000. So you cancel these 3 zeros, you are left with 129600 kilometer per hour square. So the answer is in kilometers per second square. So the answer is 10 meters per second square is 129600 kilometer per hour square. So this is the answer. Okay. Third problem. A gas bubble from an explosion underwater oscillates with a period t proportional to p raised to the power a, d raised to the power b, e raised to the power c, where p is the static pressure, d is the density of water and e is the total energy of explosion. We have to find the value of A, B and C. So let us solve the problem first by taking into consideration the value of T. So T is equal proportional to P raised to the power A, D raised to the power B and E raised to the power C. So I am going to write in short what is P in terms of dimensional analysis. Force per unit area is pressure. Force is ml T power minus 2 divided by L square. So you get m L power minus 1 T power minus 2. Similarly, D is density. Density is mass per unit volume. Mass per unit volume. M by L cube. So ml power minus 3. What is energy E? Last one. E is equal to work done. Net work done is force into displacement. So you get m into L square T power minus 2. So we want to substitute all these values, raise them to the power, equate and get the values of A, B and C. So T power, m power 0, L power 0, T power 1 is equal to K times. So first one is what? M, L power minus 1, T power minus 2, whole raised to the power A and multiplied by ml power minus 3, whole raised to the power B. Third one is m L square T power minus 2, whole raised to the power C. So this is our equation. So our equation is m on the left hand side is equal to K times ml power minus 1 T power minus 2 power A, ml power minus 3 whole raised to the power B, ml square T power minus 2 whole to the power C. Let us equate for m. If we equate for m, 0 is equal to, first equation would be what? A plus B plus C is equal to 0. So A plus B plus C is equal to 0. What is the second equation for L? For L, 0 is equal to, what do we get? Minus A minus 3B plus 2C is equal to 0. For the next equation, what? 1 is equal to minus 2A minus 2C. So now I am going to solve for these three equations A, B and C. So what is the first equation? First equation is A plus B. Here we come to the third equation. A plus C will be equal to minus half. So A plus C is equal to minus half means B is equal to plus half. We have solved for B. Next, we want to add the equation 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3 to eliminate C. So if we eliminate C, what will you get? 1 is, you add 2 equation plus 3. You will get 1 is equal to minus 3A minus 3B. So what is that? B is equal to half. So 1 minus 1 plus 3 by 2 is equal to minus 3 by A, 3A. So A is equal to 2 plus 3, 5 by 2, A is equal to minus 5 by 6. 1 plus 2 plus 3, 5 by 2, minus 3A, minus 5 by 6. So you know B, you know A, you have to find out C. C is equal to A plus B. So minus 5 by 2 plus 5 by 6 plus 1 by 2. So that is equal to minus 5 plus 3 by 6. That is equal to minus 2 by 6 is equal to minus 1 by 3. So we have got the answers. A is equal to, what did we get? A is equal to B is equal to half, C is equal to minus 5 by 6, A is equal to A plus B plus C, so minus 5 by 6 minus 1 by 2. 5 by 6 minus 1 by 2. So that is 2 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3. So we have solved the problem for A, B and C. Solution is A is equal to 1 by 3, B is equal to 1 by 2, C is equal to minus 5 by 6. So let's see the fourth problem. The velocity of a freely falling body changes as g power p h power q, where g is acceleration due to gravity and h is height. The values of p and q are. Yes, so let's find out this problem. We have velocity of the freely falling body is proportional to g power p h power q. Very simple dimensional analysis. Velocity is displacement by time, displacement is L, so L t power minus 1 is proportional to, what is acceleration? L by t square. So L t power minus 2 whole raised to the power p, and h is L power q. So in 2 steps you will get the answer. Such problems you can save time. So L, for equating for L, 1 is equal to p plus q. L power p into L power q is p plus q. For t you get minus 1 is equal to minus 2p. So implies p is equal to half. If p is equal to half, p plus half plus q is equal to 1. So q is also equal to half. So we get the values, answer solution. P is equal to half and q is equal to half. So this is the value of fourth problem. Next problem. An athlete coach told his team that muscle times speed equals power. What dimension does he view for muscle? So how will you follow this problem? This problem is very simple. If suppose a body of a person is stronger if he possesses higher strength of muscles, so he gives a punch, so the power is proportional to what into speed? That's a question. So power is proportional to what into velocity. So this is the question, what into velocity. You have to understand the question. So an athlete coach delivers a punch with a power, it is proportional to velocity. What's the proportionality? So what is the equation for power? Power is equal to work done by time, rate of doing work. Rate of doing work is what? M L square t power minus 2 by t. So you get M L t power minus 3. So this is equal to velocity is L t power minus 1. So what do you get for the value of power by velocity? You try. Power by velocity is ml t power minus 3 divided by L t power minus 1. So you get ml square t power minus 3. L and L cancel. You get ml t power minus 3 plus 1, that is equal to ml t power minus 2. What is the dimensional formula for ml t power minus 2? Force. So value is force. Answer is force. Thank you. Wish you a great evening.